Hi, welcome to another video. In this YouTube video, we're going to talk about what does it mean to be a fraud. Oh, brother. On this channel, I wanted to have better conversations, ask better questions, slow down the game, go by decision, turn by turn, frame by frame even, right? And to do all of that, I need to be neutral. I need to be unbiased. But today's topic is it's kind of difficult to talk about it without getting my emotions out of the way. And that is why we have to talk about Shopify, bro. We need to talk about what is this performance. We did not win groups. We did not win brackets. We are scraping for points. Do you realize how bad you have to be to have VP above you? Like, no shade to VP. They had a terrible start to the finals lobby, bro. Absolutely terrible. 20th, 0 kills, 0 points with first 3 games, bro. And they finish above you. Like, bruh. All of this is, this is so brutal, man. And it's not like, and you can tell me, Mumsy, Zainu's first time IGLing at a LAN event, cut him some slack. Really, bro? Really? Can we take a look at everyone's tier list? Everyone's tier list, they had Shopify in top 5. The second most averages in all the scrim blocks. All these are champion scrims, right? 40 teams and they finished second in all the scrims. They're the most scary team to fight a 3v3. They win every single TDM. You're telling me that I'm being unfair? Someone has to have this conversation, right? Someone has to express the frustration and disappointment in this team. Like, I take a look at this. I was VOD reviewing Unlimited in one of my previous videos, and that is when I noticed it was a group stage game, and one slide jump made me crash out, bro. It made me crash out so much. Let me grab my earphones. So yeah, that is what we're gonna start with, like Shopify. Can you imagine being an ALGS fan and you're introducing this game to a friend or a family, and they ask you, hey, what about the best teams? Talk about their rivalries, right? And you're like, oh, there's Falcons, right? And there's only 2 other teams who can contest them. It's Alliance and Shopify, and look at both of them here, bro. Alliance disappointing again, but I can't talk about Alliance just yet. I need to earn some leverage to talk about a veteran IGL. But Shopify, I believe we can talk about them. We can talk about, you're getting paid tens and thousands of dollars. There are kids and young adults your age willing to do whatever it takes to be in your position. All you gotta do is make clean decisions, right? Why can't we do that? We can't, like, Koyful is not, they're not terrible players. Now, look at me. I'm not dumb enough to hate the people. I'm not dumb enough to hate the players. These are very talented players. These are mechanically gifted players. But someone has to talk about the performance, the standards of display, right? And let's watch this sequence together. Let's actually watch from Unlimited's POV. Let's actually watch this from Unlimited's POV. Did we eliminate Shopify already? This is when they get ready to defend their right side space, right? We are in round 4. We're in a decent spot. We're inside zone, and we get Vokalty recon that there's a team trying to take our right side space. They're trying to contest us. And look at the team getting ready. They come in 2 people to defend this, right? Migi is right in Japanese, right? I'm pretty sure Migi means right, thanks to Parasite. Right? Zainu and Koyful gone, bro. Gone. So I was like, okay, interesting. What happened, right? And I pull out Shopify's POV. I don't think there's anyone up there. Okay, can we walk up together? Insane shots. insane shots.
Walk up together, look to get a spot. Not in there. We have to kill them, guys. Come to me now.
I bingo. Let me set front. Let me get close to
okay, yeah. Come here, get the drone here. Boy's gonna bang out them, but we have to kill them. Okay, bro, get up. Try to like smoke up to that coin, bang out them from there, okay? Smoke across there.
So we get a decision. We get the confirmation from the IGL that we're gonna have to kill them, right? And we spend like 5 or 8 seconds talking about how we're gonna kill them.
Zap, gonna have the MP, okay? Okay, Koi bang out soon. He's gonna have to heal, one.
When I watched this slide jump, this made me fucking crash out, bro. This made me crash out. You do not understand. You're telling me the best mechanical player out there.
Get up, try to...
Like, take a look at this in slow-mo, right? We'll go frame by frame. So they've been shooting us like... Okay, I'll talk about this the next time. But we pop the bat, we climb up. We don't know how many people they've committed, right? On Unlimited's POV, we know that they've committed Ulariman and Peace. The 2 people committed to defend the cross. On Koyful's screen, we don't know how many people are being committed to defend the cross. We don't care. Like, all of these actions don't seem like caring. Like, that smoke and this commitment, bro. This commitment to go slide jump forward. And smoking the second time. If you're going to smoke the second time here, might as well smoke before, you know what I mean? And this is the problem. We only review the gameplay from hindsight, right? So the question I would ask is over here, bro. Do we know anything about their formation? Do we know anything? They've given you context, right? They've given us context. This is again a very IGL specific skill I've told you in one of my previous videos about trying to read context, trying to read a team's body language, right? For example, we're slide jumping downhill, my bad. We're slide jumping downhill, and this team has shown me that they cracked me on the slide jump. They've shown me that they're willing to defend this. Now, what is my response to it? Nobody shot back. None of us shot back. Zainu is speaking for info. Even he is getting shot out, right? He's getting shot out, he gets the ping out. He gets the ping out, gets the comms out. They're showing us that this path, they're ready to defend it, bro. And what is our response to it? A smoke and a forward walk? Seriously? Can you imagine Imperial Hall doing this? He's going to be like, no. He's going to, even if he committed to this jump, he's going to be like, nope. Guys, look over me, right? And they're going to probably prepare to defend the push from this wall, right? Like, at any point, he could have just turned around and survived this with 1 HP, right? And you can tell me, Mumsy, but some plays you just have to die making the play. You're right. You're absolutely right. But this is not that play. So why do pros? These players are getting paychecks. They have 2 coaches. Shopify has 2 coaches. And they do a play like this. When I watch this, bro, when I watch this from Unlimited's POV and then I go watch Shopify's POV, one of the most textbook indicators of a team doing good or bad is what are they doing in round 4 closing? Take a look at Alliance. We will be looking at Alliance as well later. Round 4 closing, we have some good purple armors. But how are we navigating the map? How are we handling the lobby? Tells you so much about these teams, right? And yeah, so let's talk about this, shall we? Let's talk about this. Like, imagine. Okay, we have. Do you see how many bullets we have? We have 30 bullets on the alternator, right? So a good. What would be the good amount of information? Like, what would be like a good amount of information? Like the formations, right? Like, we need to know what formation they have. Like, we need to know if in that scenario we need to know if if it was 1 person shooting me, or 2 person shooting me, or 3 person shooting me. We never confirm any of that. We need to know where they're looking at, like their attention. And we need some context, like body language, right? If you have all these three, we need other information like, you know, armor, legend, all of that is sure, it is additional, but these are the 3 things that you're intuitively processing. But processing. Good job, Mumsy. Yeah, you go slander a team and then fucking and go fucking stutter. So yeah, we need all these three, bro. But we do not allow ourselves. This guy was playing the head glitch, mind you. There's no way for you to see this guy. Like this beast guy was playing the head glitch, bro. When he killed Koyful. Like, bro, it's gonna look like the grass is shooting you. And this bullet, I think Hal takes a bullet. I think Hal even gets cracked. But the full commit, bro, I don't think Hal does that, bro. And that is what I want to talk about. The mistake I see the young new IGOs do is they're treating not just IGOs, like almost every other player except Hal, they're treating these three scenarios completely differently, right? I'll tell you how. Like let's say Hal has a telescope, right? For Hal, all he has to do is adjust the magnification. He has figured out how he wants to play the game. He's figured out his philosophy, not just what he thinks works, what he remember works. No, he has a way that he lives and breathes this game, right? Is that a fucking ant? Anyways, so what was I saying? Yeah, all he has to do is adjust the magnification through which he approaches the game. But every other player, they play the 3v3s completely different from how they play a BR scenario, right? For example, let's take a look at Koyful's POV. If you're telling me this is a Skull Town TDM and someone is holding the mid alley, right? They're holding down with the wingman. It's a wingman round and they're holding it down. This smoke, Koyful is going to try and shoot back, right? That is what good players do in TDMs. You can't take, if that team has shown you that they're watching this angle, you're going to try and shoot them back, right? Why? Because he understands the options are either I need to own the space, right? Like this space is being monitored, bro, right? He understands intuitively that, well, he's owning this. He's probably sitting on a head glitch. I need to get him away from it, right? So you're gonna throw a nade. If you're gonna take the space, you're gonna have to aggress more, right? Not stupid rushing. We can't be rushing the walkdowns. We gotta throw a nade or shoot them down, or you approach it from a different pathing, or you choose a different pathing. But he does not do any of it. He's just like smoking, praying. We're just smoking and praying in a LAN final. At a LAN, not a final. At a LAN, we're just like, I'm gonna chuck my abilities down there and I'm gonna pray it works. That is your best plan? And that is what pissed me off. And this is what you're getting paid for, right? We need to allow ourselves the time, the room to make clean decisions. Make an attempt, but don't commit to it. The consequences of committing, bro. The consequences of committing, we have so many turns. Like we slide out, jump, you get shot out here. You can use the second smoke and back up and be like, nope, I can't do that. It's not going to give us a better idea, bro. Right? Because I fucked up the first execution. Or at least have a conversation. I hope you have a conversation about this. So yeah. And coming back to this model, right? Let's see what I keep telling you about body languages. Now, what do I mean by body language? So let's say there's two people, right? Two players, and this player has to hold, and this player has to push, right? And people are going to show you different body languages, right? So let's say this person is running, right? This person is running forward. What will make this person stop? If you shoot in a general direction, not hitting them, they're going to be like, oh shit, they're looking at me already, stop, turn around. You will see this person like W keying and then slide jumping, right? W keying, slide jumping, and then they turn around because of a stray bullet. They will respect the stray bullet, right? They're like, oh shit, I can't go this way. And someone else is going to be like, sure, you're looking at me, but I'm going to run until you hit a shot at me, right? Until you actually damage me. Like a damage dealing bullet. And someone else is going to be like, I know you're looking at this, I know you're ready to shoot me, and you might even hit me, but I'm willing to spend all my armor because this cross is important to me. So they're willing to spend 100 HP, right? Like shield crack. And someone else is going to be like, hey, we're in crunch of time. I need the space. I don't care if you're going to kill me. I'm going to try until you kill me. So they spend like 170 HP, right? All the way. And because you choosing to spend your time shooting me, my team understands this. Like if someone is letting me shoot them for 170 HP in a LAN lobby for making a cross, their teammates, I better fucking see their teammates, surrounding me, bro. Like we are spending all this 175 HP for no reason. Like, we spend this, you make this move, and your teammates are not even, like, if your teammates were taking the space at the same time, right? Like, Zapdo to the left, and maybe Zainu peeking here, now that would be valid. You make this guy peek down, that's a valid move. But that is not what we're doing. And, like, this is how you can read. This is how HAL reads the fucking, like, just seeing how one player behaves. You observe them for 2 seconds or 3 seconds. This is a very IGL specific skill, right? And like, meaning behind the bullets. Like, if I have like 20 bullets in my scout, some bullets I'm shooting them just to defend my space. Some bullets I'm shooting them so that my teammate can go loot a care package, so that my teammate can go loot a death box. What is the story that my bullets are saying, right? What is the story that your bullets are saying? When we start paying attention to these little details, these context, the meaning behind the shots, we'll start to appreciate the little details a little more, right? And that is what I want to share with you guys. And HAL is such a maniac, bro. The guy has figured out his philosophy, right? Everyone else is, like, I was thinking about how to put this, but there's formula and then there's philosophy. Yeah. I have to try, right? And people are like, oh, for a Ceto station zone, like a Ceto station zone that is going to end in the south side, I think playing this building is a win condition, right? They're like remembering the formula. They don't give a fuck about, like, under what assumptions. What is the quality of the lobby? What is the density of the teams in that circle? They don't give a fuck about any of it. Like, the formulas are restrictive. If you're just remembering what you're supposed to do, sometimes you're going to go against your instincts, right? And in TDM is when you can understand a player's instincts. Like, how are you taking space when the space is contested? How are you taking space when the space is not contested? Let's say the space contested, like, the first 2 seconds, there's one threat. But you go here and come back, there's 2 threats now. What do? Right? A TDM reveals a player's natural response. But in a BR, when they're like, if you go and ask Koyful, hey, why did you do that? He's going to tell you, I'm sorry, I don't want to do that. I'm not doing that next time. Or he's going to tell me, Zainu asked me to do so I did. We will never ever have a conversation on this scale. And someone has to hold these players into their standards, man. You know what I mean? Like, that I do not see Imperial HAL dying this way, man. In real time, you're telling me there's no way for us to turn around, right? Like, all of these, also in the BR scenario, like, if you're going to have the right response in a 3v3 scenario, and you're going to tell me that, oh, it's a BR scenario, so that tells me that you're just complicating the game for yourself. You're going against what is logical.